Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. As we are discussing in the previous video, we're going to be putting some oil seals in this engine. So I'm just going to go through basic stripping down. What I'm going to do is take off as much as I can prior to dropping the engine down. It just makes it so much lighter. So we're going to take the carburetor off and spark plug out, cylinder off. I might, it depends on what time I get, I might take the flywheel off tonight. If not, it'll be on the second part. But normally the first one is the air bellows. It breathes air through. We were discussing about where you earth your indicator lights on a PX. On a later PX, it's here. That part earths the backlight. The power comes through here. On the there's a little cap inside there, and you've got a cable on a pin with a, it's like a round shaped head. I've got a cable I'll show you later on. And when you push in your panel on, basically, and you've got this lever underneath here, when you move that pulls the panel in and actually earths the panel. So power through that one, earth through that one. A lot of people think it's there, it's not, or at the back there, it's not. In fact, that should have a rubber bung on the pin that goes through. So how you can earth it through a rubber pin, I don't know. And that's painted, and that predates the PX right the way back to the VBBs, VB8s, A's even, GL. They all had this clip for the panel and a rubber stop to stop the spring. That spring sits on paint. It doesn't sit on bare metal because you're just asking for rust. So, as I said again, power, earth, and that's as simple as the lighting is for the indicator. When we go through this scooter, I'll show you what I've done to it to change it. So, because I've got jag lights as indicators, I've done an earth and a plus, black and white, which go through the frame, and they join the loom inside there. So I can turn it back if I want to, you know, if I want to put PX panels back on again and not the GS ones that I've got. And this itself is a temperature sensor because of the digital clock up there. So it's got time, revs, etc. And that's your temperature. The red one there is your revs, and it picks that up from the HT lead. And I mean, we could take the spark plug out and I'll show you the sensor for the heat range. I'll get that down on there. They're not the best spark plug spanners to be. It's catching. I'll just put you down a minute and I'll take the spark plug out and I'll show you the ring. Right, so I've just got to unscrew the spark plug, which has now decided to go tight on me. Right, and if I just unscrew that and put a spark plug above, so that there, if I get it on the camera, is what takes the temperature reading of your cylinder. You can bolt it to a stud if you want underneath the head. Again, it's just personal choice, isn't it? But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause, set up the camera so I can show you taking the cowling off. This, I mean, this is quite easy, the air bellows. And I might have to set up some lights to show you the carburetor coming off. I've done on a previous video an M5 screw in there, stops the oil coming through, or you can literally just run it into a receptacle and save it, and you know, and put it through again when you've rebuilt the engine and putting the engine back in again. But like I say, the aim of the videos that I'm doing is it's basically just to change the oil seals to Viton ones, and just basically make sure everything's all bolted down, checking the components. We'll check the gearbox, we'll do the shimming of the gearbox as well. I'll explain to you how the workshop says to do it, and everybody that I've come across always measures the shims in the wrong place, but you know, hey ho, again, we all do it our own ways. So give me a second just to put the tripod up, and then we'll start taking this apart. Right, I might have to pull you back a bit more to show you a bit more, but we just unwind the basically the rev sensor, and all it does is as the sparks go, you know, firing, it basically is just measuring the firing point on each spark plug fire. We can get round there a little bit more. So you just take off HT lead out the way, and we need our sensor out the way. That can unplug, so I'm going to do that. That should just pull out. Need a screwdriver in it. That just stops it from getting damaged. On the cowling itself, we have a screw on the side. I'll take off the wiring loom, sorry. This is self-tapper here, so we'll undo that. And I'm going to put them on there for the time being. I'll get a ice cream box out in a bit, and hopefully that will touch that. Oh, might need a bigger screwdriver than that. Nope, I've done it. That's what an original screw looks like. Phillips, sorry, flat slotted. This is now free. We can pull this off and out the way, exposing our cylinder. There we go. Oh, sorry, I've got the bottom one to do. Yeah, I thought I'd jump in the gun. There's a little screw down the bottom as well. That's it. Push that back a bit. Should actually be free. That's it. And grab my screw. That was the bottom hole down there, and the top hole, and the hole on the top of the cylinder head. This is original to the scooter. I'll put that in a safe place. Just grab a rag because it's going to get dirty. And a 13 or a 14 mil head will take the cylinder off. Little socket extension. So do these crisscross again in an X pattern. Sorry, I realise I knocked the And this is the spacer for the head cowl. Always goes top right. That spacer. It's got an M8 thread in both ends, so we can actually put the screw back in there if we want to, so we don't lose it. And then we need to undo. In fact, I need a longer. There we go. The washer's in the way. I'm being too lazy to go and get a pair of long nose pliers just to knock that off, to get the last one off.